Hey, y'all. I've got Kaylee and Valerie with Paired Up. Kaylee's the founder and CEO, and we are talking about social media trends for 2023. And we talk about trends a lot on Kaylee's YouTube page. But I think this is very important because we're getting into more specifics and we're looking at the rest of the year. And I think this is kind of a good point because we're kind of in that last quarter, right? Where you've got a lot coming up and a lot going on with the holidays and events. And this is an ample opportunity to, I think, not only gain followers, but maybe make up anything you lost over the summer if you weren't as on it as you should have been. What are your thoughts, Kaylee?
100%. And I mean, I know the last quarter is so overwhelming for a lot of businesses. Like you're trying to wrap up the year, you've got a lot going on. You may have some big events that you have going on that you've been trying to put on, but that shouldn't mean that your social media takes a back seat. Actually, your social media should be even more front and center. So as we continue to talk about these trends, yes, we're in the latter half, but it's really the most important because there's a lot you can work with right now that sets you up for 2024 as well. Again, as I say to clients, social media is a marathon, not a sprint. This isn't something that you put a lot of work into for a month or two ahead of something and then let it go. This is a space that you need to live in, and you need to live in there well, really moving forward for, the next several years, if not longer, because that's where everybody is now. It's not the billboard, it's not the mailers in the mail, it's not that anymore. It is being on social media, and it's free. You don't pay for it unless you're paying for ads. So I don't know why you wouldn't at least have some kind of strategy there to utilize it.
Well, I'm going to pull up a couple of different screenshots of some polls that were done that were gauging people specifically on what was trending. And hang on, let me grab it, the one I want to start with. Okay, here it is. This one right here is talking about more people are using LinkedIn more often. So this poll really gets a sense of how people are using the app this year and how they intend to use the app for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this multiple times in these videos and between, when I've spoke at several different conventions or meetings. LinkedIn is a sleepy platform. I think a lot of people don't utilize it, and it is one of the best out there if you're doing it correctly. And you should be, people think, oh, well, I get on LinkedIn and I don't want a job. I'm not looking for a job. Okay, well, if you think that LinkedIn is just for getting a job, then you're completely missing the point. LinkedIn is a professional space where you can be an educator, you can be the forefront of whatever your business is about. And okay, you can find a job on there. It's a great place to connect with people and then potentially get a job. But if you're looking for a client, are you looking for mentors, or you're looking for donors, or you're looking for, just being in that space, you can connect with them. If you're not in LinkedIn and doing it at this point on a regular basis, then you are missing the boat big time.
Especially if you're a business to business business, and like you need to be on LinkedIn because that's where you're going to be connected with like if you're a wholesale company, you want to go out and reach out to more retail companies. So you need to be connected with other businesses that are on LinkedIn, and they will be on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Okay. I want to pop this one up for you because I thought this was kind of concerning if you're Elon Musk. Are you still advertising on X, formerly known as Twitter, or planning to take up X, formerly known as Twitter, ads in the future? And the majority of people are saying no, but you still got quite a few. I mean, you've got almost 15% that are saying yes. What are your thoughts on that?
So I think X is going through a transition right now. And that's probably why a lot of people are people don't like change. First and foremost, people do not like change. So it's a little bit of a volatile situation right now because of the X, and people don't like the change. It's still the same platform. It's still doing the same thing. But over the course of the last several years, Twitter, or X, has had a lot of issues within the platform and people not wanting to be a part of it anymore. So I do think that I think that if you're a business and you were always advertising and you had success on that platform, I don't think you change. I don't think you get off of that. I think you continue moving forward there. But if you're trying and you haven't been getting much success on that platform, I wouldn't at this point because of how up and down it is and how people feel about it. I do think it's going to level out, and I don't think X is going anywhere. It's still Twitter,
I like what you said about the consistency thing. I think if you're already doing it and you're seeing results, why would you change? I mean, like, you want to be a leader, not a follower.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think it tells you something. People don't like change. So let's talk about it like this. If people don't like change, don't change your strategy over and over and over again on social media, or people aren't going to feel safe in your space. That you can learn something from that just by looking at that graphic in a completely different way.
Wow, that's a really good point. Okay, I like that. This next one here, which platform have you been using the most in 2023? And I think that I've heard people act like Instagram is fading and TikTok is where it's all at. But I mean, if you see here, people in this poll are still mega users of IG.
Yeah, I think that Instagram is a really special platform. I thoroughly love Instagram. I think when it went away from just the image type strategy, I think it really amplified what it can bring to the user, and I really like it. As a business owner as well, it gives you a lot of opportunities because you can showcase within images, you can showcase within videos, you can showcase within stories that link to whatever product you want. There's a lot that you can do within Instagram, and as a user, it's also the easiest one, I think, to see a vision of what a product can do for me and then to then purchase it. So I really like what Instagram has to offer. I do think that over the next 3 to 5 years, depending on what happens with TikTok's going to be right up there with Instagram, if not surpassing.
Valerie, what are you seeing?
I agree. Instagram, I feel like Instagram Reels, we're getting a lot more views with newer followers seeing us. So we've been trying to push a lot more of Reels, more so than like graphic posts and carousel posts. And we've seen an uptick in our views for the Reels and then just increasing followers. So it's just a great way to get your brand out there and get it on new eyeballs.
Okay, so as we're moving into the end of the year, Kaylee, just like wrapping up on 2023, where should our focus be as a business owner, as a client? Where should we be focusing at?
You need to be focusing on the 1 or 2 platforms that you have the most success on, or that your target audience enjoys the most. Okay. So if it's Instagram and Facebook, stick with Instagram and Facebook. If it's TikTok, I need you to start doing TikTok and getting involved in that and really hammering and trying to figure out what kind of videos work for you. It's all about testing. It's not that one thing's going to work and you're going to be able to stick with it. That's just not social media. You need to really quit being annoyed with social media. A lot of people just don't like it, so they don't want to think about it. If that's the way you are, okay, to be honest with you, it annoys me half the time. But it is a space for businesses that is second to none in regards to growth, as well as bringing in new clientele or getting people to buy your product. So you need to get past that and start really focusing on the content that you have, and think about ways that as we move forward, I've already went through the whole calendar for national holidays on my clients. Okay, what's coming up? Does it have anything to do with what you showcase? Can we tie it into your business? Get those lined up now, so you're not scrambling for post ideas as you get into the latter part of the year.
All right. And if you really don't want to do anything except for have someone do it for you, then that's where Kaylee comes in. You even have a Kickstarter program.
Exactly. You can go to our website, pairedupsocial.com, and see all that we offer. We offer monthly management. We offer running of your ads and creating of your ads. And we also offer the Kickstarter program, which is basically a training. We set you up with a 2-month content calendar and fix everything that you have going on.
All right, ladies, it's been fun. Thank you so much. I can't believe we're already talking about wrapping 2023, but that's the world we're in. I'll see you on the next